Imagine there's a black hole. You're seeing one for the first time. It looks beautiful because you don't know what it really is. It's massive and you just see it and it's a spectacle. And then you fall inside of it and it's nothing. That's exactly what this film is like.
All those years, living the life of someone I didn't even know.
Let me tell you about you. I want to make you rich.
You see the palm trees? They tell you anything's possible.
No one cares about reality anymore.
What is up, guys? Kevin here from the Blue Locker. I'm doing my first film review, so I'm excited to be here. And this is a somewhat newer title. You may be looking for this on home release, for like a physical copy of this film, and that is Night of Cups by Terrence Malick. And this is a film I was really looking forward to for a long time. I was looking forward to it since 2014 when I saw the trailer pop up. I saw Emmanuel Lubezki did the cinematography for it, and I was absolutely excited because the whole trailer is beautiful. It's amazing. And most of Terrence Malick's films are just so poetic visually. And I was very excited for this film. And just know right off the bat, I'm not ranting about this film in any way other than the fact that this film was probably the most disappointed I've been in a long time going into a film. For starters, this film was at Disc Replay and it was $11.99, and there was 3 copies of it there, so instantly I knew a lot of people weren't going to like this film. It just seemed like something that people saw once and were like, I can't believe I bought this, let me go try and get some money back. So that's what I got from when I saw it there. But Terrence Malick, I gave the man a chance. I really like some of his early films. There were some very, very, very huge things wrong. So what it's about is Christian Bale's character is a screenwriter who doesn't talk at all, but he has a bunch of women he sleeps around with. He has some issues with his father, and he just is trying to figure out where everything went wrong. That's the best I can put to what this film really is. On IMDb, it says that it's about a screenwriter who's trying to make sense of all the strange events that are occurring in his life. There's nothing strange in this film other than the fact how Terrence Malick made this film. There's no strange events. It's about a guy who, he's having some problems with his father because of his brother and his father are fighting a lot. He's just sleeping around with a lot of women, and he had a marriage with Cate Blanchett's character. And I'm not really giving away any spoilers. This is what you see in the trailer is absolutely what I'm saying. Just so you know, the first 20 minutes or so shows the entire trailer. The entire trailer is composed of the first 20 minutes. After that, it is completely new footage you've never seen before. So I'm watching it, and 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 I am left with absolutely no feeling for this film at all. This film let me down so much, and I did so much research into this film after I saw it because I was so upset with the fact I wasted 2 hours on that film, which was nothing what I thought I was promised with that trailer. I expected it to be very Malarkey, just it's gonna be a lot of poetic shots, and that's what it was. When there was dialogue, it was voiced over, and it kind of went in with the other tracks, so you couldn't really hear exactly what anyone was saying. And then they throw in this tarot card system story. That's what the Night of Cups comes from, and it really didn't work for me. It did not at all. It was very, very gimmicky, and it was like, oh, it's almost like a fairy tale. We're gonna take this old story and we're gonna make a new version of it. And this film just absolutely fell on its face. The problem comes with Terrence Malick's ability not to write down anything and throughout the screenplay. He expects his actors to know what to do by how he directs them. And sure, they can do the best they can. I'm surprised they did this great. When you're not given any form of screenplay and it's thrown out, and Terrence Malick is literally on set just throwing commands at you, and you're able to act like this and like there was some form of screenplay written, that's amazing. Christian Bale, I can't say he had a great performance because in reality it was kind of like go with the flow, just no talking, and then all his dialogue came strictly from voiceovers. Cate Blanchett I thought was amazing for the small part that she had in this film. She just gave an honest performance with like a bad marriage relationship, and what I liked about her performance was it seemed realistic. It seemed like the most written part of this entire film, where she actually knew what was going on even when I didn't know what was going on, and I really appreciated that. It gave me some like grounding in this fantasy Hollywood. This film is just absolutely a no-feel film. The only feeling I guarantee you will feel at the end of this film is aggravated with how bored you were and how you just did not know what was going on at any point in the film. It jumps from one character to another in different locations, and you don't know how they got there, but you're just supposed to know that, okay, these are connected is through Malick's brain and Malick's brain only. And the only connection you could really rely on is like, okay, Malick put this connection here to there because that's how his brain works, but it doesn't work like your brain, and he doesn't really care about the audience, and he doesn't have to. He really doesn't have to care about it because that's the film he wants to make. But at the same time, nobody's going to want to see a film like that if they don't understand what's going on, and they're sure as hell aren't going to want to watch it a second time if they didn't know what was going on the first time. You know, Tree of Life, the only reason that film gets by is because of how beautiful that film is composed. Every shot is literally a painting. It's gorgeous. But the fact is, cinematography can only go so far. Great acting can only go so far. With this film, you need to have some director helmet. There's so much that could have been done with this film. I would have loved to see a Hollywood film like this. But yeah, if you're going to look for a Hollywood film and you know what's going on, and it may be somewhat pretentious, some people feel, but you're still going to have a good time with it with awesome performances and great directing, watch Birdman. Birdman is absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the best films made of all time. What Malick really is, he comes off as pretentious, but in reality I think he's literally crazy. He does not know what he's doing, or if he knows what he's doing, he's sure as hell not telling his actors what he's doing. George Clooney and Sean Penn in The Thin Red Line, they were cast as the stars for the film. After it was edited and it was time for the premiere, they find out Jim Caviezel's the main character in the entire film. He wants to keep it such a secret that only he knows what's going on and no one else is allowed in. It's like you have to go through this labyrinth of, okay, what's going on, 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 it's over. Oh, I missed it. Exactly what Malick does, and that's maybe not his intention, but that's exactly how it feels watching his films, and as an audience, that's not good. So yeah, guys, that's my review of Knight of Cups. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please let me know what you thought about this film. You might like it. You know, I recommend it if you're a cinematographer or you're going into like trying to do some cinematography. It's a good film to study. Like, I would definitely recommend this film to study. I would not recommend it if you wanted to watch it on like a Saturday night with a family or with a girlfriend or with a boyfriend. You know what I mean? It's not a film you want to watch with someone other than someone who's very pretentious and is either going into something where you're like, okay, I'm going to draw something out of this. I would give this film 1.5 stars out of 4. Just absolutely over the top pretentious, and you really don't know what's going on. Yeah, guys, so that's my first review. Hope you liked it. I want to review another film hopefully soon. This is Kevin from the Blue Locker. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm posting videos, it seems, daily. So hopefully I can do that and post a video a day. That's awesome. Just give you guys more to watch. So I'll see you guys next time. This is Kevin signing off.